Motorcycle, reveal leather. Ooh. Right. Okay, so, Fire station, police station, those two I've not been to yet. Let's go to the police station. I want to report a crime. Moving on, he's too busy writing his tickets. What the hell are we gonna... Oh, his Euphemus perch. Map of Harvest. Unsolved arson in full. Sheriff Dwayne and Deputy Loomis. Alright, let's see Sheriff Dwayne.
Hello, Steve. Let me introduce myself. I'm Sheriff Dwayne, and this here is Loomis.
Dwayne.
Pleasure, I reckon.
Then, we haven't met before?
Of course we have. But I heard about your alleged amnesia and figured I'd play along. I sure hope this is just a prank. Not the start of some insanity plea. Keep your nose clean, or you'll wind up in jail, and that's no place to hold a wedding. Loomis here is my deputy. Without him, I'd have a hard time keeping the peace, or at least taking a lunch break. Mainly Loomis answers the phone and babysits the office while I'm out. Though sometimes he likes to go in the back and stain the jail mattress. Isn't that right, Loomis?
Oh, now, Sheriff, what you gotta go and say that for?
Stain the mattress.
Loomis has more than his share of problems. I wouldn't invite him to the wedding. Or if you do, make sure he doesn't catch the garter. That could be embarrassing.
Oh, I wouldn't do nothing, Dwayne. But I sure would like a little garter that'd been around Stephanie's thigh. Oh, well, that'd be right special.
Crime-wise, nothing much has happened in Harvest since the newspaper fire. Oh, sure. Every week or so, we get the odd transient dropping dead. But other than that, it gets pretty slow around here.
Yeah, people randomly dying every week. Nothing suspicious there, sir.
We get a lot of bums, drifters passing through Harvest. Those people are never very healthy to start with. I figure they come to our fair town, look around, and decide it's a nice place to die.
You mean they drop dead here on a regular basis?
Like flies. I'd slap 'em all in jail if I could, but there's never enough room. Besides, they're pretty good about not sticking around long. Sure, it's a burden on Mr. Barneyhan, though, having to bury them all. I only hope the PTA Lodge bake sale will help out along those lines. Now, that's a place you don't want to wind up, boy. We've got a 3 strikes and you're out rule here in Harvest. You get arrested the 3rd time, you never get out of jail alive. So don't go committing any crimes, boy. Amnesia or no, I'll lock you up pronto.
Is that so?
Why do you want to break your poor mama's heart with all this amnesia bunk?
I'm telling you the truth. Why won't anyone believe me?
Well, you've always been a kidder, Steve.
Yeah, so everybody keeps telling me.
Boy, you need to stop all this funning and get serious. You've got a wedding coming up soon. Heck, you should be thinking about your career and about joining the lodge. I don't mind telling you, I'd never get anything done if not for the lodge's efforts. To join the Order of the Harvest Moon is the highest dream of everyone in Harvest.
Not me.
That's the stupidest thing I ever heard. When I was a boy, I wanted to join the lodge. I would have too when I grew up. Except neither my teacher nor my clergyman helped me. A man can't realize his dreams without help. My failure to gain admission is the failure of all of Harvest, Steve, and don't you forget it. Boy, whether you know it or not, you want to join the lodge. Or you will soon enough. especially with the wedding coming up. Amnesia or no, you can't have forgotten you're about to marry the prettiest little thing in Harvest.
Well, yes.
I think you and Stephanie are perfect for each other. I just hope her father's disappointment doesn't spoil everything.
Disappointment?
Mr. Potsdam wants to hold the wedding in the lodge, but he'll never get in. Like all the rest, he's always hanging around the post office the first day of the month, waiting for Boyle to bring out that month's lodge applications. And there's always a long line, never enough applications to go around, and even if you do get an application, chances are you're right out of luck. Fewer called to the order and even less accepted. And Potsdam, well, they've turned him down so many times, unless he does something radical, he'll never get in.
Okay then.
Stop on by any time, Steve.
Anything I can help you with?
Creepy old fuck.
Help yourself. Speaking of which, you're real lucky to be marrying Stephanie. She don't look like a good woman. I just hope she don't turn out like Mrs. Loomis, or mercy forbid Mrs. Phelps. Good women can be awful hard on a man's needs, don't you know?
Ugh. A man's needs.
Why, you sure ought to appreciate what a man's got to do sometimes in a parked car, or a waist-high knothole in a tree, or
What?
jail cell at noon. Matter of fact,
What?
Mrs. Phelps got no reason not to sell you some of them French postcard girly picture books. If you can get any, you see clear to part with them. Bring them round when the sheriff's at lunch, and I'd be obliged.
Oh, I bet you would.
Of course, I don't necessarily mean French postcards. That's just what we called them in my day. Any kind of girly picture book, the kind men like, would be just dandy. I'd be right grateful, kiddo, if you were to bring me one.
Right.
Mrs. Phelps down at the general store don't help things none. She's got them special picture books, the one with the ladies. But she won't sell me none on account of she knows my wife, Mrs. Loomis. Dad gum if that don't burn my britches. If and I even ask about 'em, she tells Mrs. Loomis and I get the broom. Enough to break a man's heart. Her burning my French postcards and me unable to replace them. A man's got needs, don't you know?
Oh, I know. Oh, I know.
Anytime.
That's the evidence room, where we store items lifted from crime scenes. It's kept locked at all times. There's things in there that could make people jump through hoops, if I wanted.
Uh-huh.
That's the...
If you wanted. So he's basically admitting that he can bribe people if he likes. Ah, he's gone, okay. Now, how would you like a dirty magazine?
Oh, by George. Oh, by Jiminy. Oh, this here's the real thing. Oh, can I have it? Oh, thank you, Steve. Give me, kiddo. I gotta go check the jail for clean towels.
Ew. Ew. Barely legible note. Checkbook. Evidence room key. And I think that's about it. From what I can grab. Alright, let's get that key. Let's see what's in the evidence room. But what the hell is in this evidence room? Not surprisingly, Loomis had tainted this evidence. Oh, smell of it. You wouldn't want to open the refrigerator. Examine the camera.
Damn it.
Shaving kit. Missing a razor. Examine the hat. He did not like eating eggs and ham, so they killed him. Examine cigarettes. Brand of cigarettes. A lawn dart. This makes sense, they're illegal. Sneakers! Pair of bloody sneakers. Old-fashioned dartboard in the halls. Santa hat? That'll clear the mysterious Jolly Fat Man murder spree. Gas can, empty gas can. I have to just fill up my inventory with shit. Bear wielding a chainsaw? Binoculars without lens. Plane. Beer can empty except for the tar sediment. Ugh. Plunger. Look out for the tiny bowl man. Engine. A VW engine rusted to the core. What the hell? Put in an important little Vino, long nose and wind. Strange bloody supply of shit. Bottle. Toast? Most improbable of all murder weapons. Toast. Sturdy lock. Cabinets are plainly empty. All unsolved cases. This prop helps the sheriff meet his parking ticket quotas. One of Loomis's late relatives. Okay, we found a lot of interesting stuff in here.
Hello, Steve. Where's Loomis?
You'll be coming around the mountain if you come.
Oh,
Oh, that's good.
Loomis, damn you.
Wait, no. 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 No.
Banging up the mattress again. Folding up the towels. Charming snake.
okay then. Right. So, that happened. Now, where's that kid so I can give him his shoes?